Ready?
Meme review.
Yes.
I can't believe this.
Meme review.
That's my line.
Are you sure?
Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots to the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
That's gonna. Okay. Great. Now the audio is just gonna be F.
Alright, I'm done with popcorn because I don't want to crumple the bag.
More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us?
No.
Or is it too early for that?
Yes.
Dream killer. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
It's a happy boy.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yuri since she left the club early.
Yuri or Sayori?
Sayori.
Say Yuri.
Sayori.
Say Yuri.
Say.
I'm gonna say Yuri.
She left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it is literally okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet.
Too quiet.
It's
Where are her parents? Who are your parents?
She has
Why
no,
is your parents?
She has no parents.
Why is Gamora?
Okay, that was quiet.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Just double check just to be safe. Okay.
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 Oh no.
Sayori?
Hi! Oh, thank God. Okay. Hi, Tailender-kun.
She's wearing a cute outfit.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Tailender-kun.
Eh? Why can't it just be like it?
Why can't it just be like it's always been?
Fuck.
This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
So happy that she's getting
So
tortured.
happy for torture. Yay.
Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. That's not good.
You really put me in a trap, T-Lander-kun. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me.
Lies.
I've always been like this.
Lies.
True.
You're just seeing it for the first time.
Lies.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, T-Lander-kun? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Aw.
Didn't you know that?
No.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me?
So sad.
That's what it feels like.
She says, smiling.
And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
Dots. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, T-Lander-kun. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
This isn't funny.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, T-Lander-kun. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was pushed by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Punished. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Hugs.
Cheelander-kun.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Cheelander-kun.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Cheelander-kun.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cheelander-kun. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Yuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
It's a turtleneck.
Thank
Oh
goodness.
man, that's new. You're a little early and warm. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here.
She said like a lion.
But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Where are your parents?
Where's
I
anyone's
suppose
parents?
That's true.
Our parents don't exist in this world, I guess.
Parents have been
Parents are
cursed.
just a mental construct.
Monica killed them.
Maybe.
I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And you managed to find everything I asked you for you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Excuse me.
I take Yuri to my room.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum?
What happens?
He took Yuri to his room, so I said yum.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. So that's your
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so
That's very considerate of you to do.
no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing.
Hello, ghost.
Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
It's your hentai magazines.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine.
Look at it. Look at my porn.
I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Alex is currently dying.
Don't choke. This is why we can't eat during Let's Plays.
Here's the explanation. He shoved a bunch of popcorn in his mouth as he was saying that. It's... My god. Just spit it out. Oh my god, you chucked it at me.
I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
We know she likes atmosphere.
God, I love breathing.
Atmospheric enchantments?
You know,
Magic
mood
shit.
lighting, aromatherapy candles,
Oh, wow. I was right.
weed-scented incense.
Some D&D spells.
I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guest to a faraway place.
Heaven?
Sayonara. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess.
Are there cupcakes in heaven?
I would hope so. What did you do? You did something. I'm gonna fight you. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Oh.
Can we stop
Can you not?
intense?
Ow.
What happened?
What are you doing?
I bit down
on a kernel.
Oh
My
god.
god.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Every
Is that a
time,
bad thing?
every time Yuri speaks, she just starts getting closer to death. She gets closer to death every time.
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so?
Take these away from me.
Ouch.
Finish him.
I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, never do I. That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Knives. Let's see.
Yuri.
I must have relaxation devices. Like what? Knives.
Alright. Yuri reaches through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Totally didn't plan all of this. I speak in girl. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat.
No one's gonna be able to see their poetry. So, we're just gonna
Voice
read-
actor for Monica dying. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Did you have a heart
I
attack?
had a burp. That wasn't a very intense one, too.
What's that wooden thing though?
Go.
What's that wooden thing though?
Oh, this?
My dildo.
It's a diffuser for essential oils. I like to use blood. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Kids, why are you watching this?
Just censor that.
I'll try. Okay.
Censor what?
No,
The word that I said that thing was.
not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Let the coolness go into your vertebrae, yo. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. It's very sensual. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic,
Sounds like magic.
It is magic.
because I enchanted it.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top.
I call this one Mr. Clean.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and makes you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Let's have some heart attacks.
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Know a little too much.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
To tie you up. Well,
Wow. Okay.
did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
But it's in the name. It's what it's for.
What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm gonna cut up pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'd also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh hoo hoo.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks.
The way you vocalize that ooh hoo hoo is just so great.
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us?
I wonder why.
Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Oh.
Maybe it's
There's a
Mabel.
marker too, Anderson. You can write any characters you want. But only if they have 9-page backstories. No, I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright.
Hey, you're not reading.
Oops.
You just completely just went through a line.
We've been doing this all night. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. And my bad reading, apparently. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length.
Is it bad reading or is it just neglecting to read?
Can I interest you in M&M's and pain?
I've had too many.
M&M's and pain?
I'm good for now.
M&M's and pain? Okay.
Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Yeah, you called it knives.
Wow. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
This is murder knife number 3.
I got this from my CS:GO collection.
I spent $1,000 on this. Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
I think you should judge.
This would be the perfect time to judge.
To each their own, you know. No,
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
I will not promise. Yeah, I promise.
I won't promise. Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty.
That's a little weird.
I can't help it. I just really want to cut a bitch.
You know Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
Yes.
A little bit.
You know the character Knives? That's what she reminds me of.
Yeet.
I like knives.
Alright.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? Oh, ooh, what am I saying? I also have katanas. Please don't think I'm weird for this.
I think you're weird for this.
Help me.
Laughs in nervousness.
You're laughing at me.
In nervousness. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm crying for help. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense.
Okay.
Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
How many bloodstains are on it?
4.
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me.
With the blade in my gut.
I was gonna say, the handle facing you, does that mean she's holding it by the blade?
I take it and turn it around in my hands.
Well, yeah, that's actually the way how you're supposed to hand off a knife.
It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this?
Etsy.
Where?
Etsy.
Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Why would you do
You're dumb,
Why would-
T-Lander Coon.
Why would you do that?
Why did you do that?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper, I know. Oh no.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
If she does what I think she's gonna do, I'm gonna lose my mind.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri
Hump.
puts,
Why?
Yuri puts
Ew,
my
that's
finger
unsanitary.
in her mouth and licks the wound.
What?
That's unsanitary.
Give me your AIDS, T-Lander.
How about a band-aid?
Do you regret the Yuri route yet?
Yes.
Wow, already?
Yuri, worst girl.
If you're already...
Ew.
Oh, I feel a tongue curl around my face.
Ew, she's like
Oh.
caressing your finger with her
This
tongue.
is not as much of a turn on as you think it is.
No.
Stop.
Cease.
No.
You didn't give consent.
I startled. I instinctively pull my hand back.
Good. As any normal person would do when someone else takes their cut finger and puts it in their mouth and starts sensually licking it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That happens all the time.
Your dick
Shut up,
is
Kevin.
next. Anyway. Please forgive me.
No.
I wasn't thinking.
No, you were not.
You.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that?
You tell me.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. Get out of my house. But I guess... but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway.
I take her finger and start licking it.
Yeah, it's a... Oh, come on!
I called it.
You're spoiling the game.
No,
no,
that was like a little detail I didn't remember.
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh my god.
Sensual. T-Lander cool.
She jumped. Was it for joy? We may never know.
Did you just really do that?
You can't judge me, okay? Now we're even. Weirdo.
Stop.
This is.
He just looks at me like I did something wrong. Like I did something wrong.
This is not.
I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, T-Lander coon.
I'm weird!
Look who's talking.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? How am I the weird one? Yuri calling me weird? Exactly. I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut.
I sucked it all out.
Look, it already stopped bleeding. Is she a vampire?
You bet. I see.
There she is.
That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Saw it on Pinterest.
That sounds like a Pinterest project.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
I was thinking Tumblr, but okay.
Nah, Pinterest. Jinx.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go on Pinterest. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. Bruce banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right.
Because we're gonna watercolor this like we're in 4th grade.
One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint
I
tablets.
called it. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Bubbles. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Do you say bubbles?
Bubbles.
Morty.
Morty.
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room.
That sounds like an awful idea.
Yeah.
Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm.
Oh no.
I already know where this is going.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Ah, nothing.
We walked back in the room and she quickly unrolled her sleeve.
Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we'd do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner.
It says I like licking blood off of people's fingers.
We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Hey everybody, I'm a vampire.
Yuri the vampire.
No, you.
Hey demons, it's me, your
That's
boy.
literally a Tumblr post.
Ah,
Which
neat.
one?
It's Do you like the color of the sky? And it starts with the daytime and ends in nighttime. It's this long ass post, and it was actually the first post on Tumblr.
The very first. Wow.
The inspiration. Interesting.
Huh.
What are you going to write?
Platform's dying anyway. Anyway, well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other.
I've got the red.
Stop. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
Let's paint some pretty little trees.
This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
We Bob Ross in this.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Sorry. Puts more popcorn in mouth. Oh.
Just put straight up kernels on her arm. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something so simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
Don't worry about it.
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Hence this Let's Play.
Yeah.
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 High five. Dude.
Sharing anime and games.
Okay. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd... Sorry, that's your line.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah!
Concussion.
So sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No.
I took 1d6 of damage. No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Pain, are they?
That's not paint!
Is there something on my face?
No.
Lick it off.
Yes, lick paint because that's healthy.
Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh boy.
Oh, art.
Here.
There's nothing on your face, and there's nothing on the rag.
I pat down Yuri's face and
Yeah,
neck
that's
with
some
a
cute
towel.
art, brother.
Also, why does she look high?
That's no, that's what we call
It's
it.
the jasmine oil.
That's what we,
No,
The
her eyes.
jasmine.
Okay,
I
her
pulled
eyes.
this towel
Listen,
from behind your
the
ear.
issue with this art of why she looks so stupid is because, you know, they needed to get the bangs in, so they drew the eyes too far apart.
Yeah, they do look really far apart.
Good night.
You say so.
is something wrong? My eyes are.
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
I like sleeping on hot, damp towels
I'm gonna look
on my
like
face.
Todoroki after this.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh? Is everyone
Just-
is everyone just Canadian? I
for a
can keep
little
hearing-
longer.
Hey.
Everyone says A.
Eh? It feels really nice, eh?
Ah.
Eh?
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books.
She interested.
Also, as she's, also.
Norton!
Oh man, hold on.
Norton!
How dare you, Norton?
Go away!
Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts.
The dope.
She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips.
She better not be getting turned on by this.
What is happening? What is it? The aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling?
We didn't really just say that.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
the line.
That was the line.
Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
Lick my lips.
Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
Too much drug.
Like I've been giving too much blood. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus.
You should stop getting high off of jasmine oils.
Yeah.
You know what it is? She's losing a lot of blood.
That too.
No.
I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example.
I'm glad I wore the red sweater.
That should do it! I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well,
Pulls out a hairdryer from her bag.
pulls out a heat knife from her bag.
Or you're saying she's not hot enough?
Yes.
To just melt it.
Perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Then we'll have some drippy letters. Is that okay?
Are you serious? That's totally fine. It's not.
Wonderful.
No, it's not. It's not.
In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew. Does that
Just like, thank God it's over.
You say that like you're glad it's over.
I am, because I was weird.
Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Yes.
Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait too much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. I read your thoughts.
Mind reader.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast.
Oh.
I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen.
Oh, hey.
Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. And I can lick your finger
Oh
again.
no, let's not do a finger. It's finger licking good.
Let's go to KFC.
Yeah,
You're YFC. You're it's Yuri.
I mean, do they have KFC in Japan?
I think they do.
They do.
Yeah. McDonald's.
McDonald's.
That's McDonald's.
I forgot you don't like.
I know they're
going out
competitive
much.
or competitor.
What's
I just forget what
What's the one in
I don't remember.
Devil's a Part-Timer?
That's why I said McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's the McDonald's.
Was it
one.
Kyoto
Yeah, I know.
Fried Chicken
That's a
or something
thing.
like that?
McDonald's?
It
could've
was,
been
it was
like
still
that.
KFC or like GFC or something.
Yeah,
I think it went for
Yeah,
Kyoto
it's,
because it's K.
from a show.
Too much McDonald's.
Yeah, I feel you there.
As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully.
I want Wendy's.
Anyway,
You know what I'm trying? Oh,
you know what I'm trying to say, so you're.
you're very thoughtful, T-Land.
You're.
Yuri takes a step close to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Oh,
Whoa.
Close
I
up.
kind of like that about you.
Why am I?
Get in his face.
it's
Well,
time for a close up.
how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori.
That animation.
Well, that was a nice.
Just
That was a nice hop.
Eh?
yeah, she got hops for days.
Oh,
Whoa, what the
hey Sayori, you're here now.
Ah!
Instant transmission.
When did you get here?
Right now. You didn't see me. I was here all
Hi,
Hi, T-Lander-kun.
Sayori. Just now we weren't.
There's a demon in me.
It's okay, T-Lander-kun. I just stopped by to say hi.
Can this day get any more awkward?
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... So that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so...
Run away.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Time to run away.
Zoom.
Zoom. Yep, I knew it. She's just like
Team
I'm,
Rocket, blasting out of sight.
Clearly
Off with a new
embarrassed.
blast.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her.
meh.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
first second.
You know,
Stop.
how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy
You're crying though.
that you've made such good friends.
Tears.
That's all that matters to me.
I feel like she's gonna kill herself right there.
Pulls out a magical gun and
Magical.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, T-Lander-kun? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half?
Because you have feelings.
One.
It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, T-Lander-kun. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... I knew it. I knew it from the beginning.
Monica?
When Monica went to go talk to her, I bet Monica was like, you should just kill yourself.
No.
I don't.
Monica
think
was right
that.
about what?
I think so.
Dots.
Dots.
Sayori,
I think Monica tried to convince her to kill herself.
what I said before is true.
Monica best girl.
I'm not going to let this continue. Something's going on here. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, T-Lander-kun. I'm really scared that I'm falling off of this couch.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I'll have no room on the couch, so I should just disappear.
Oh my god.
That I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Aw, Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. T-Lander-kun. I like you so much that I want to die.
That's not how that works.
That's how I feel.
That's not how that works.
But that's how she feels.
That's not how it
Can I
works.
get out honk emoji?
Oof.
You funky.
And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I saw my hand down Sayori's arms and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh boy.
Choose wisely.
okay, one will probably fucking kill her.
Choose wisely.
And the other one won't get you, Yuri.
Do I want Yuri though? Because she
Play with
licked
that
my
game
finger.
trailer.
And like she was totally cutting herself while you were gone.
Yeah.
Alright, have you tried playing Avengers 4 trailer?
No.
Uh,
What do you do?
what should I do?
What
do
do
you
you
think?
What do you think?
I
Wait,
wanna
is it
s-
not recording?
No, it's
No, it
Oh,
is.
okay.
No. What do you think you should do?
I should say that I love you, right? Yeah. I should probably say that.
Don't friend zone her right now.
No. Ready?
Do it. Confess.
I love you.
Oof. Okay, anyway.
It sounds like you really mean it.
Eh?
You sound genuine.
I
Those are-
love you.
Give me
Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Real sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
That's cute.
This is some gay shit.
Don't ruin this.
You can't just say that on the internet.
Yes, I
People
can.
don't understand our friendships. T-Lander-kun.
You have brown hair,
And I'm white.
and you're white.
Whoa, that's a big change.
Whoa. Okay.
That's
Yes,
that's
this
a nice
is good art. This is what I'm here
This
for.
is good art.
Oh,
Suddenly,
okay.
Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh, we're group hugging? Don't knock over the thing.
Don't fall.
All right,
Just
we're
left.
we're doing a group hug.
Why are you hugging that poster?
Okay.
Alright,
T-Lander-kun.
there.
Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
Yeet! I love you, Tealander-kun. I want to be with you forever.
Me too.
Dots.
I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now.
Oh no.
I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why don't the rain clouds go away?
It's called depression.
They're not going away at all, Tealander-kun.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Big trust.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Yoi.
Nice.
Yoi.
You didn't ask her.
I mean,
What are you
before,
saying?
He was like, spend the day.
I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now.
Me neither.
It's really new and scary to me.
Everything is
Woogie,
new
woogie,
and
woogie.
scary.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you.
Hey, Tealander-kun,
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh?
Canadian.
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me.
Wow.
That's
Healthy.
that's a hurt.
But
Was I that, like... Go ahead.
but that's why I want to trust you.
Did I sound that big of a robot when I said it?
You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her.
Maybe it's that she didn't want anything to change, and maybe she wanted you to say
All
that
right,
they were
that's
close
a good
friends.
point to cut it.
Hey, at least she didn't lick my finger.
Yeah, that's true.